Alonzo Tiny 1 is the first Tiny in stream.
Come follow me. I'll show you the side of the world, the places that you've never seen. Come follow me. Come follow me. I'll show you the side of yourself, the person that you've always been, but never dreamed.
How is everyone? Mizuki is here. She's just having to adjust her headset, so she'll be in about just a moment.
I'm here. Sorry. I was trying to plug in my Switch and my cat's laying in the main intersection of the room, so I had to crawl under my desk.
Oh no! How is
And
everyone?
after all that,
I hope
these
you're doing wonderful.
new cords don't work. I can't play my Switch with these cables. I gotta bring the fucking dock in here. Okay, I just opened up two sets of cables.
You have to bring the whole dock in. That was what you were trying to
Yeah, this always
avoid.
happens when I... This is like 90% of the time what happens when I buy stuff on Amazon. Like, I'll get excited for something, it'll have a simple premise, and then it gets here, and when I finally, like a week later, try to use it, it doesn't work. Like, I don't know how hard it should be for an HDMI cable to work, but apparently it's struggling.
Maybe it just has there's a simple fix, and we just have to figure out what the fix is.
No, the fix is I gotta go get my dock, because this cable doesn't work for my TV.
Oh no! I'm sorry, sweetie.
That's okay. I'm gonna get like $20 back when I return these, I guess.
I bought an expensive capture card, an upgrade to my card capture card, and it came in and it didn't work at all, and I was so confused. It was the first time something I bought online didn't work, and I didn't know how to go through the refund process. I was really
Amazon's
I was
actually...
really scared, but
Yeah,
got it.
Amazon's actually really good and easy to do refunds on once you know how to do it. Like it's just a simple process and you always get approved.
Thank you, Leah. I always forget how loud the capture is when I first started up. So I was going to be doing the thing where if I lose any fights, I was gonna do exercises again, because I thought that'd be fun. But, I'm not gonna be doing that because I'm still coughing, which is so annoying.
No. Is anyone like signed up to play or whatever Like, is there anyone that's, like, you ready to go against? So I can go get my doc? Oh, okay, he's
None
doing
so
randoms.
far. Yeah, I'm just gonna do randoms for a little bit, and then we'll probably fight people in our chat, our lovely chats.
A lot of personally, I would never buy something off eBay. Like, eBay is just like a global garage sale. Like, with how often I have to return stuff with Amazon, like, when I buy something that's not from Amazon, I get really worried because, like, most places don't have an easy return policy. And, like, it's really easy for me to, like, be upset with a product and be like, I'm just gonna get something different. So, like, I bought, the Vital bracelet we have. I bought this custom 3D printed case for it, and it was through Etsy. And when it got here, like, it had all these, like, little pock marks, like someone had poked it with a needle in, like, 100 different places. And uh, like, I told the guy and he didn't believe me, and when I tried to take a picture, you couldn't, like, see the dots at all. Like, you couldn't see it in the picture, and so I was just like, yeah, you know what, never mind. It's $20, it's whatever.
Wait, that sucks.
Yeah, it's more of a me thing, Majestic Tweet. Wait, what is ID in Arena supposed to do? Oh, is that a thing? You enter exclamation mark ID or Arena to get the info? Is that like a thing people set up normally?
I can set that up. It would be pretty easy to set up.
I don't know how anything on Twitch works. We don't have the ID yet, but we'll post it and pin it, and it'll like be in the corner of the screen when we do.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm going to
I'll
get
set
my
it up
dot.
after
Be right
this
back.
fight.
Mizuki is a boomer lol.
Sounds like Mizuki has a lot of internet product troubles. So doing good. So, fun fact about T-chan, the girl that I live with, she really likes to play Super Smash Brothers solo mode, the one that I'm playing now. And there's this thing on there called Fort Glory. And she managed to get almost every single character into the Fort Glory mode, which is so cool. Like, I think she has like over 30 characters in the Fort Glory mode. Unless you're gaining what's did the tea dad do, I always hate that. I find it disrespectful. Mikey, the least you could do is be a good sport, right? So, he's gone now. I got rid of him. Thank you, Lumi Story.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Alright, I'll set up a group so you all can join if you want to. I think for the first little bit we'll just have ooh. Here, you see, you guys wanna see her we'll spy on her own. We'll spy. We'll take a peek at her four glories. I have no four glory characters, but that's because I don't play that mode. But let's take a little peek at her four glories. And then I'll set up a room. See, oh, sorry, not four glories. Elite Smash is what it's called. And all the characters that are glowing are in her Elite Smash. So it looks like she has all of the starting characters. Looks like she has Sora, Robin, Bowser Jr., Toon Link, Cloud, Coin, Pokemon Trainer. What was what I thought it was? I thought she had most of the roster. She said she used to have most of the roster. I think she said that over time, your characters lose points, and if you don't get wins, they can actually fall off even if you don't lose fights. I don't know. But she said she had most of the roster, like over half at one point. And meanwhile, I have absolutely none. Are you okay, Mizu?
Yeah. I guess it's not the cables, it's this monitor. I can't play my Switch on it, so I gotta fucking do it on my main monitor, which means I'm using my little side monitor for everything.
Alright, so we're gonna make a lobby. And Alonzo, if you could make a room for us. We're gonna make it so the top person leaves, just so that, like, if there's someone that's super good, they won't, like, just stay in the thing forever. Well, I'm not gonna say it to friends, I'll send it to you. Public, but with a password. And the password will be...
My monitor
Please
won't
say that, you know.
turn on at all. Be right back.
Okay. Okay, the password's gonna be 121212. Mizuki, I don't know if you remember the Angela
The
minifigure I told you about.
14568 is now the monarch and is also my guilty pleasure. I think about it night.
By Vicente, by Alonso. Vicente is our newest monarch. Okay, so the lobby name is Kissu, and the password is 121212. There we go. And I'll pin this for 1,000 minutes. Oh, looks like the match is dirty. Oh, I think we'll just have an open lobby, so anyone who wants to join. But later on, we'll probably have it so we'll fight specific people. Or like anyone who comes in, they're more than welcome to participate. What I mean by that is like,
he's fixing.
you know how there's like a line
He's fixing my monitor.
in this area? Okay, thank you. Let me start. I'll fix that. There we go. Perfect. God, this fight. Lumi's story. The Black Lumi story. I wonder if, Lumi's story is a professional. I'm Scott. I don't think I've never fought you before, Lumi. Oops. Oh no! I always kill myself.
It's like a side dash. That was a classic Mizuki move there.
Oh no! Oh no. It was going horribly wrong all of a sudden. It was going fine for a second and then Ruby's story decided to turn up to 11. Oh no! Today's tiny is Maria. Today's tiny is Miss Maria. I let her know, but she hasn't responded. Good fight, Lumi. You typed this game since it first came out. That's awesome.
You mean like since the original Smash came out, or?
She's like, or Looney's like, I've been playing Smash Bros. Since since I first got out of the crib.
Oh gosh, I've been playing since Melee. I'm not like any better than Kyushu, but I think I've been playing for like 20 fucking years.
trying to give Lumi a good fight. He's really good. Oh no! I'm done for.
I changed it so my model is defaulting to frowning instead of smiling. I feel like it's not only more fitting, but it makes it so that when I smile, you can tell that I'm actually smiling.
Oh, good fight. Good fight. I'm not a fan of this stage. I've never been a big fan of Battlefield.
You were saying, what do you
But that
mean?
was a
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I was like, what's wrong with that specific battle?
No. It's mostly Battlefield. Bunny is really good. I'm going back to my girl. Cause she's wonderful. Zuki.
Well, I guess I'm gonna fight Lumi's story. Can you watch? Or is it too late? You gotta spectate, don't you? Like get in the stands?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. No, it's fine. If I'm here, I'm able to watch the fight as well.
Okay. Time for me to get destroyed.
You got this. I need to change the rules so it's not just Battlefield and Final Destination. Glenn, not a fan of those two stages. There are so many stages in this game and the problem with Battlefield is like the best strategy is always just to hide under the two side platforms.
Yeah.
Just to, prevent aerial attacks and stuff. I like stages like, the villager stages. I think the villager stages are my favorite as far as, like, doing the no item one-on-ones, but... But you know me, I like the items, I like the stage hazards.
I don't know what happened, but I went from doing really bad to like I haven't taken now I've taken damage. I did like 70% damage without taking any damage. And I'm like, what is going on here?
You're doing really good, Nazy.
No, I'm down a life, but it's just like suddenly I picked up for a second. It's like, what is happening? Get Monado.
This is the Monato's power. In the original Smash Wii U, I used to think Shulk was a really bad character. I have no idea how he's changed between Smash Wii U and Smash Ultimate. But I had this bias against him a lot, mostly because his recovery. It was, and this was probably me just fighting really inexperienced players online that I noticed every single time Shulk tried to recover, they would do the double slash, they'd do the slash slash.
Hmm?
And every single time they did that second slash during the recovery, you just got a free smash attack on them, and it was always basically a guaranteed strike on them because they just used their FB, and now they got smashed attack, and then, they had no recovery left. So it's always a free strike.
You playing as male Corrin?
Oh no, I kept the wrong Corrin. There's only one true Corrin. The wrong Corrin, that's right. Now I'm pretty confident because since Smash Ultimate came out, I've seen thousands of shots that, don't spell for the obvious trick of letting me get a free smash attack on them, but it seemed like in the Wii U era that was just what every single shot did.
It's probably just an amateur thing, they haven't figured out that's not the ideal way to do it. I had spent so long playing this game without realizing I shouldn't use both of my jumps immediately when I'm trying to recover. Cause that's what I used to do, say I flew off to the left here, I would just immediately double jump to try and get back, and my friend pointed out that I'm vulnerable when I do that because now I have no movement and it didn't help me to jump early. And I used to use Lucina's B up too early for recovery, so I'd get this high and then just be vulnerable while I fell.
Oh no! Yeah, I think I learned my hard way as well, that it's best to wait to use your second jump.
Yeah.
I remembered Smash 4 where I was trying to memorize how to cancel my landing lag.
You remember in Brawl when they briefly decided that Smash wasn't gonna be a competitive game anymore?
Well, I mean, I don't think Melee was meant to be a competitive game. It just became one, right? People really liked the glitches of Melee.
Yeah, I don't think Melee, when they made it, I don't think they expected it to be this massive success that 20 years later people are still making fan tournaments for it. But my point was, Melee already existed and was really popular, and they knew they could have made a ton of money doing it with sanctioned tournaments and stuff, but instead they're no, we want it to be kid friendly. That was their actual reason, was they want it to be kid friendly, so they took out competitive stuff. They added that stumbling bullshit so that no matter how good you are, you can just randomly fuck up and lose. It's one of those things where it just strikes me as how dare you think this is your call? If you want your game to be kid friendly, kids don't have to play against professionals, not having that trip mechanic didn't make it so kids couldn't play Melee. I played a lot of Melee, even though I was abysmal at it, but I don't know, to just be Nintendo always thinks it's up to them to decide how we enjoy their games, and it's just so pretentious. Oh, I see you guys are doing these fan tournaments for Melee. Well, we didn't approve of that. We didn't say you could do that. We're gonna shut that down. Stop enjoying our games in ways we didn't agree to you enjoying them.
One thing I believe I heard someone say is that Sakurai, the creator of Smash Bros., he really likes having unintuitive hub screens like main menus and stuff.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's true,
That
but
makes sense.
the Smash screens and stuff are always based on Kirby Dash or whatever. There's this Kirby racing game that he made, and it's a really unintuitive, not a great hub screen. It's like a bunch of circles and triangles and squares for all the options. And ever since that game came out, that's been his go-to for the the Smash Brothers main menu screens.
I knew I recognized this style from somewhere. Like, it is funny though that his thing is to make intentionally unintuitive fucking screen. Like that's what kids need, a screen that's hard to fucking understand.
Well, he's admitted that he likes to do trolley stuff in games, and he likes it when things aren't super competitive and stuff.
What an asshole.
Just his preference, I guess. Hold on.
They don't, yeah. They
rules.
Yeah, they definitely didn't like that they weren't getting money, but the thing is they also weren't hosting their own tournaments. It wasn't like fans were making tournaments and it was taking away money from Nintendo. Nintendo was just straight up no, we're not gonna host it and we didn't give you permission to host it, so stop enjoying our game that you paid for.
Okay, I think I'll take this one. Does it still items turned off? Oh, and I gotta get the right pouring. This is still items turned off. This is still, but I think this is one where you get to choose your stage that you want to do. It's not just Battlefield.
No, it's still let's go!
Battlefield. Oh well, I'll fix it later. I don't know how to change it to not random Battlefield. Cause I'm in fact not a fan of random Battlefield. What's
your favorite stage?
The Animal Crossing stages. I also like Yoshi's Island. Why is Mega Man turned on?
Animal Crossing stages. Aren't the Animal Crossing stages just Final Destination with paint?
They're Final Destination, but with a platform that moves around left and right. So he has one platform that moves around and back and forth. I just find it more interesting than Battlefield. Cause in Battlefield you always have
that sounds interesting. The only reason I like Battlefield over Final Destination is because I had this sort of belief that it makes it more interesting to have platforms, but I've been kind of reconsidering that ever since Turaku or whoever it was pointed out that ranged characters benefit from the platforms, and I play Lucina.
Oh yeah, so ranged characters benefit a lot from platforms because you can hide from FN. See how Ike is a sword guy. He's a swordy boy. If I hide under the platforms like this, he has a lot less approach options.
Yeah, but you also can't hit him with any of your horizontal projectiles if he just jumps on a platform. Like, that was my amateur way of thinking, was like, the platforms give me a spot to stand where they can't hurt me with their bow and arrow or whatever. Like, I mean, they technically can, but it's like, I fucking hate ranged players. Like, they're just so fucking obnoxious. Like, where they just, all they'll do is stand back and try to hit you from a distance. Like, I hate that shit. And so I was like, well, these platforms, at least I can fucking stand on them and they can't hit me. Hey, Twee.
Oh no! I won't get 3 stars.
Yeah, what? One benefit of playing with friends is you usually all around the same skill level.
I got 3 stars. My one vow was to not get 3
No.
stars. Hi, Astroi. Great fight, Woomy.
I'm gonna be Pyro this time.
Okay. Let me try
Shut the arena down. Damn, I didn't mean to fuck you up that hard.
How do I know if, random, or if I just battlefield this turn on?
I think it's on the stage selection. I think it's like push X to change form or something.
Oh. 'Cause I like it when you can choose the battlefield. Oh, here it is. Okay. I figured it out. Okay, once again, the idea is gonna be Kissu. And the password is 121212. And I'll the ID.
Yeah. Doesn't sound very fun, Astroi. That's okay. Thank you for coming, though.
Yeah, we always appreciate you coming.
This fucking map section needs like a search bar, I swear. Like, they added so many stages at this point. And it's not even like in alphabetical order. Yeah, I wanted to find Corneria and oh yeah, who cares?
Like in Smash 4, the character select screen was so intuitive. And then in Smash Ultimate here, the character select screen makes no sense. Like, Ganondorf and Zelda are next to each other, but then Tomb Link is like off in nowhere land, and it's just like, and then Link is up at the top, and it's like, what is the rhyme or reason? Like, I don't understand on what the organization isn't that bad. Finally, you have a wonderful day. Mizu, that was so mean of you.
Oh, this is the city folk level, isn't it? But it's still Battlefield? Did you do that on accident?
I don't know. I think I did that on accident.
You have to... When you're picking your requested stage, you have to hit X or Y to switch between Omega form, regular form, and whatever the other one's called.
Okay.
You know what, on that note, I hate when people assume that you know what the fucking like Alpha and Omega, Delta, and all those symbols are. Like I had no idea that horseshoe symbol was Omega until someone told me, and it's like, how am I supposed to pronounce that if I don't specifically already know what that word is? Like, it's like the equivalent of putting a fucking emoji or something.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
based
wow,
on
you're
the series that the
160
character first came in. The gun we first debuted in.
When
The game
you
they first
Zelda
debuted in.
and then is it like by year? She's talking about the... Oh, you did know it
The
apparently.
character's select screen?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but are you saying that Sora, released before, or Kingdom Hearts released before Minecraft?
I was the one that suggested
And, like,
the
why
time
is
thing.
it-
I don't actually know.
I guess maybe DLC are exempt from this.
That could be it. Oh, which Smash game they debuted in? Okay.
Oh!
So that would be why Link, Ganondorf are not with Toon Link. Have you seen how many characters were
Okay.
in the original Smash?
Wasn't it like only like 4 or like 6?
More than that, but it was 2 rows of 8, I think, or maybe 2 rows of 6 or something. But it, like, when you look at it compared to the character roster now, it's fucking insane. It's like the difference between a Flash game someone made and an actual game.
So I like to collect music rude. How dare you,
It's my
music?
Ivysaur talent.
So I always like to try and figure out different Mandela effects, you know, like when people are like, no, I swore this or that happened, you know? Because it's fun to like keep a record of like what happened in the Bernstein Day universe. And
Keep track of
apparently
which
some
universe we're in
people
right
have
now.
apparently some people swear that Zelda was in the original Smash 1. And so my theory is that
Go ahead.
oh, so I have a theory that Zelda is in Smash 1 in the Bernstein Bears universe.
I kind of thought she was in it, and I was surprised to see that she wasn't. Like I would have thought maybe Zelda, but without the transform into Sheik ability. But yeah, no, she wasn't in it. Okay, I guess it's my turn to fight Lumi Star. Get destroyed again.
Oh, does that mean you are also from the Bernstein Bears universe? Oh gosh, it's at
Could be.
bottom one lays again. Oops.
We didn't. I was sneezing.
Okay, I'm gonna use the potty out behind bed.
Okay. Endless. Do I get like invincibility frames when I transform? I've never tried, but like, oh, we were just taking turns blocking and then smash attacking each other there. That was pretty funny. Good game.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I got wrecked as expected.
I love Violet. Oh no, Violet is so pretty. I love her.
They really could have chose
Winnie
a
has
better
come
name
here
for her
to-
though.
Instead of Violet.
Like it's such a fucking weird name. Like, I mean, I know that she's both a male and female, so it makes sense that it's not a feminine name, but it just sounds so odd to me. I was calling her Billith for a while before I heard people say Byleth.
Oh no. Rude! Oh, good kill, good kill. What? No! Gotcha, gotcha. Ouch! Rude! I did, I got a stock. Mizu, I did get triple stock. I only got double stock.
Nice. It's a win.
I laughed.
In
Some
Overlord,
coming.
there's this one little fight where this human is trying to fight this vampire, and she's fought her before, and she like stopped all of his attacks with just her fingernail. So his entire goal and his entire training arc was just to be able to break one of her nails. When she fought him, he managed to do it. He just like got all excited and happy and fled, and she just like looked at her nail and looked all confused.
That's cute. Oh, I lost. Good job, Lumi. That's so funny. Like, Sakia said why we bumped the nail and she didn't have any idea what the main soul was. So last night I was talking to Mizuki and apparently Mizuki is claiming completely unfoundedly that I may have a addiction to dice. That maybe so I have 3 collections of dice currently. It's my boyfriend. I love my boyfriend.
This stage, I was fucking raised on this stage. This is where I learned math and world history. The engines taught me engineering. No. I don't know why I like this stage so much, but like me and my brother and my friend always did this stage or Hyrule Castle. I swear to God, I was not juggling you on purpose. It may have looked like I was skilled there, but that was complete chance. I really, when I was a kid, did not understand like how much the different elevations like made a difference on this level. Like the
Mizuki,
little
I was
slopes
born
and
in
the
the
hills and
darkness of this
stuff. How
stage.
like
Alara
one area
fire,
will be
Alara
completely
fire,
safe
pop
to
me
attack
in the
someone
chat.
else from. Like when I was standing here, he couldn't hit me with his attack thing, with his ranged attack.
So I currently have 3 sets of dice. I have some purple glittery dice. There's 7 of them. And I also have some pink dice. So I got the purple glittery dice because I wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. And so I had to get a set of dice. But when I heard about Daggerheart, it required having 2 sets of dice because you had to have dice of a different color. So I bought my girlfriend gifted me some pink dice to complement my purple dice. So the pink dice are like brighter, the purple dice are dark and glittery, and the pink dice are brighter and really cuddle. They complement the purple dice. They look like they're like from the same set almost. So those are my 2 dice, and so now I have my hope dice and my fear dice for Daggerheart. But then one of my friends gifted me another set of dice, like an extra set of dice that are just Noki kind of foggy green. And they're so pretty, and I'm like, I am no use for these, but I will love them forever. And now Mizuki reigns, but much like my Digimon addiction, that I have a dice addiction, and I'm afraid that she's right.
You could get 4 of those fucking dots on me. That's cool. I thought it only went to 3. That's neat. Yeah, so it was really intense for me at the end there. Like, mashing buttons so hard.
A dice tie-in.
I was like, I just gotta get 1 stock off him.
Yeah. Gosh, wasn't it so pretty? I really like her design. I've been doing a lot of Digimon stuff recently. God, what was it?
She's one of my favorite characters of any series. It does give you invincibility frames. You fucking dodged my sword attack by transforming. Well, he does one of them. That's pretty cool.
So I've been doing a lot of Digimon stuff because I'm making shorts that involve Digimon. And some of the shorts and that got me back into playing Digimon Last Order. Or Digimon First Order, whatever it's called. Oh no! And it's really fun. I never got very far in that
the one
game
we were
before.
playing?
Yes. So I managed to get Vmon and Telgamon onto my team. And I also managed to find the humans. So I met Yukimura the Gilmon. The infamous Gilmon Yukimura.
I rewatched that video the other day.
That video's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Taunts 3 times after getting a single stock.
I don't have a counter, and I transformed because I tried to counter you because I thought I was playing corn again.
I mean, it kinda worked. It still dodges the attack.
You've been playing Call of Duty because they're on the PS5. I'm kind of low-key wanting to play the new Call of Duty Black Ops game. I almost played a Call of Duty game a few years back. I don't remember which one. They're kind of all blurred together for me. But one of my friends that I had really loved Call of Duty. Like, it was like one of her favorite series. And oh no! And she wanted me to play it with her, and I bought the game, and I started. I installed it, and we were gonna play that weekend. And then unfortunately, before that weekend came up, she decided that she never wanted to talk to me again.
Oh. I don't think I ever heard what her reason was for that. Oh, you never even learned?
She never told me. No, she just unfriended me on Discord. And she unfriended a lot of people. It wasn't just me. It was like our entire side loop, and I'm worried that someone in our today's social group did something awful to her.
Aw.
But I don't know.
Stupid. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that! I still tell him, bro, what was like. Oh no! Again, didn't mean to do that. On my own words, that we must fight.
I remember one time someone got me to buy this $60 Mech Warrior game, and I played it with them one time. But it was too long to refund it, so I just kind of stuck with it.
Oh no!
Yeah, me neither, Avanza. Like, I kind of enjoy Borderlands and the like dinging noise in TF2 when you hit an enemy, but for the most part, I don't really enjoy shooters. The zombies was fun as hell. I'd get high and play zombies with my friend all day.
You played the Call of Duty games?
My friend had Black Ops, which the Black Ops games have a zombies mode, which is like different from a normal first-person shooter. It's like you just fighting zombies that come in from different points. Oh shit. Yes. So we played that. Like I never played like normal, like player versus player stuff.
Oh darn, I missed the
Yeah,
fight. What is my favorite Sailor Moon show, Kyushu? I mean, it's the original old 90s Sailor Moon. Astro. God, Mizu, I'm sorry.
Remember what I was saying?
Oh yeah, you're police. As far as fighting games, my favorite fighting game has always been the Soul Calibur games. I really love Soul Calibur 4, I believe. It's the one that very first had Wi-Fi. It was the first Soul Calibur game to have internet. And I loved that game, and I was unnaturally good at that game. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, But back in the day, I used to be able to play Soul Calibur 4 on online, and I would be like, okay, I'm just gonna play until I lose one fight. But I would play for so long. I would get like 30 plus win streaks and stuff. And so my play session was just playing until I lost a single fight, and that would be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I was only, yeah, I was really good at Soul Calibur 4. But then they added Soul Calibur 5, and the problem with Soul Calibur 5 is they added super moves. And the problem with super moves is they make the game go from, like calculated, like doing the fighting and stuff, to it being twitchy and like you're trying to bait out the super moves. Like it becomes a completely different game when they added super moves. You're on an 3 win streak in Smash? Asteroid, that's amazing. That's cool, Asteroid. Soul Calibur 4 on Xbox. I had Soul Calibur on PlayStation 4, but that's because where I live, you don't buy Xboxes. Like, nobody
Fun
buys
facts, you all.
Xboxes where I
Kyushu
live.
sold her soul to the devil for witchcraft and being insanely good at any video game. Hee.
Yeah. Not surprised.
That is definitely not true, Lanza. If that were true, I would, in fact, be good at any video game, which I'm definitely not. You guys have been watching me play Smash Bros. Here, right? I don't know if you noticed, but me and Smash Bros. I'm not doing particularly the best here. So when they added super moves to Soul Calibur, I got a lot worse at the games. I'm still decent at 4 and 5, or 5 and 6, but I don't know, and just because they added super moves, they're just not as fun. And also, when they added super moves, for no reason, they decided to limit how many times you're allowed to parry. And look, I always parried all attacks, like I always, no, it's not called parrying, I just call it parrying. Oh, what's it called? It's like spot dodging or whatever. It's why you bounce their sword off of your sword. I call it parrying,
Sounds
but
like
I don't
parrying.
actually know the name of it. Yeah.
No, I would definitely call that a parry.
It's a really
So would you
fast
say they
technique,
made the
like,
game
you just hold up.
more offensive and less defensive?
They just made it more twitchy. So like, it made it more punishing, basically. Because a single super move could like take out over half of your lifespan. And like,
Yes.
and like, you can use it in response to the opponent attacking. Like, but here in Smash, like if I rush at you and then you block, right? You can then punish me like you just did. Like that. That's, but like,
Yeah,
imagine
now I have
like,
advantage after a block.
yeah, exactly. And so, but now you can, after blocking, you can then do an attack that's guaranteed to hit, that deals over half the opponent's HP, so the fights aren't as, strategic. They're not as, like, back and forth. And it's more about, like, twitchy, like, trying to bait them to waste their super moves. This is a problem I have with any balanced game that then introduces super moves. It's never a good idea.
Is there at least an option to, like, disable them? Like the Smash Ball?
Yeah, there is. I don't know why I didn't like how it hit you with my. For some reason, I developed onto my Smash.
I liked the Soul Calibers
But
that I got to play. I think they were only the first, like, 2 and 3. I think I got to play. I feel like they were really unique, like the way they were methodical and that it was in a 3D environment, but still, like, slow. Like, it wasn't, DBZ speed just because it's 3D.
Whoa. What I like about Soul Calibur is it's not a very combo-heavy game. If you play games like Dead or Alive, Tekken or whatever, or like any 2D, cartoon art style, anime style fighting game, they're guaranteed to be a game where you can hit the enemy with like 50 combos. Like, they call it a two-touch gun. And what that basically means is you touch the opponent twice and the fight's over. Because you combo them to death after hitting them twice. So you basically gotta, whoever gets someone in a combo twice wins. And that's no fun. I don't like the combos. I don't like combos in fighting games in general.
Yeah, I gotta agree, to be honest. Like, I know Smash does technically have combos in it, but, like, I've never felt like I had to be able to perform combos to do well at this game. Like, combos just let you do better. But, like, I had Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I tried liking that for a while because it had Dante in it. And I was friends with someone who was actually really good at fighting games, and they pointed out to me that, like, this certain combo they did, I was getting real frustrated because, like, I couldn't get out of it. And he says, oh, yeah, no, once I hit you with that first hit, you're stuck in it. Like, there's nothing you can do at that point. And I was like, oh, okay, so, like, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just the nature of the game that I have to sit here for 10 seconds and watch you combo me while not being able to do anything.
See, yeah, I hate that. Like, I hate the fact that, like, 2D, anime fighting games are always like I hit once and then you just watch your character get
good
juggled
scrub
for
Pilo.
100 hours.
Yeah.
And it's so unfun. IMO. It's like, oh boy, I sure do. Because I never learned the combos, right? So, like, I hit them once, and then they just get hit. But then they hit me once. And then I get to watch my character get beat up for like 20 minutes.
It turns into 20 confirmed hits. I know with the game For Honor that it started off being a very defensive, strategic, and meticulous game, where, like, if you were good enough, you could block, parry, dodge, or counter every single attack in the game. Like, it was possible that if you were good enough, you could never get hit. And, like, they decided to change it at one point, and they made it, like, way more aggressive, and they made defense, like, a lot less valuable. Which, like, basically made the skill cap lower. Like, it made the game better for people who weren't good at the game, like me, but it made the game worse for people who were good at the game, like my friend. It was funny, like, the way we figured this out was after the patch happened, like, he kept complaining about all this stuff that was different and wrong, and, like, he kept doing badly, but I kept having, like, wow, things are going easier for me now. I don't know what happened. It's all going so smoothly.
Oh, good hit, good hit. I deserve that. Say that charging in his face. Oh no! I was in the lead for a little while there. I got greedy and I chased him and tried to hit him on the bottom of the stage. if the 2D anime fighting games weren't so combo heavy, I would probably enjoy them a lot. But as is, I just hate combos in fighting games. Like, I don't feel like they make the game better or more strategic or anything like that. They just, again, it just makes the game twitchy. Because all you're doing is you're baiting them to get hit by the attack that starts their combo, which is the same as the Supermans.
Yeah, it just becomes real critical you don't get hit by that first thing and lock into the combo. It's stupid.
Like, for real. But, oh, and then I started and I wanted to play the Call of Duty games because I was playing Overwatch 2, and I got kind of bored of Overwatch. I felt like the game wasn't... I don't know, it's like, I like Overwatch, but like, I'm not good at it at all, so I wanted to try something different. And my friend was like, oh, in Call of Duty, you just shoot people once and they die, instead of like... And that seemed like something that it would allow someone like me, who is not good at shooting games, to be able to... You know, to be able to...
No, it just means you die faster.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna die, but at least I'll get kills, cause like, in Overwatch, it always feels like... I shoot a person 100 times and then they just eventually just recover. Like they get away from me because I'm not hitting them in their like sweet spot or like their weak points. I don't know.
You might like this other shooter stuff. Had me play it for a little bit. I think it was Valorant. It's based on CS:GO, I think. So you literally die in like one fucking bullet to the head. Like not like a second of spraying them with bullets. Like you get shot in the head once by most guns and you die. Like it is like super fucking easy to die and kill people. It's a hero shooter, I think. Like
So, is
like Fortnite
good game.
Overwatch.
What?
Not a good
And
particularly
when I
want
saw
to
the
play
snooze, I
Aegis
tried to
anymore.
jump over it. Okay.
If you guys want to like do more battles, that's fine. I don't know if I really want to do any more though. No, we were gonna play Pokemon at some point too, but you guys can keep going as long as you want. I just don't want to personally do more matches.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, Music. I have Pokemon all set up and ready to go. I just changed the stream information. Cause yeah, we put on the so what do you call it? The schedule that it was gonna be Smash Brothers and Pokemon Showdown tonight.
Yeah, I figured we wouldn't get 3 hours out of Smash.
Lumi, you are so good at Smash Brothers. That was amazing. Great fight, sweetie.
Yeah. Me. Impressed me. No, I don't play Valorant. Alonzo hated it.
My personal goal was to just beat you one time, and I never did. but
I haven't asked Troy what's that about? I get frustrated too easily for shooters a lot. Like Valorant in particular was freaking stream deck. Am I talking to myself?
no, you're fine.
Thank
According to
you.
the
Like
Thanks
Valorant in
for hosting
particular
you.
was. Well, thank you, Lumi.
Lumi, thank you so much. That was so fun, and oh my gosh, you're really good at Smash. Go ahead, Nizu, what were you saying about Valorant?
It just like really wasn't a good shooter for me because like I get frustrated really easily. So like the constant like dying and then having to wait for the next round to start was just goddamn. Like it was so frustrating. I remember stuff being like, "Why aren't you buying armor?" And I was like, "Because they still fucking kill me in one hit with armor."
So when I was gonna play, what do you call it? The game I was talking about, Call of Duty, I went in knowing that I was gonna die a lot, but I was just like, I don't know, I'm like so bad at... I'm so bad at all shooting games that it's just like... It's like, if I was to play that mode, at least, like, it sounded like getting killed a lot didn't matter because you're not doing, like, objectives like you are in, Overwatch, because Overwatch is, like, an objective game, right?
Yeah. I mean, so is Valorant, but... Are we talking about
I've
Call
never
of Duty?
played Valorant. Yeah.
Google Saki Arcane Heart. This Astra just told me he was talking to us saying about this Arcane Heart game, and he said he thought I would like the character Saki, and in fucking Google Saki Arcane Heart, you can see it. Look, she's got my fucking hair thing.
She's got your hair thing?
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when you Google. It's not exactly the same, but...
Alright.
And then there was a character that he said you would like to, Hearts, I know, A-I-N-O. Yeah, but yeah, you're right, Esther, I do like that character. She goes... I thought I was the only one with that weird hair thing going on. Someone else, she has something really similar. As you can't really
Just a
tell the
little-
hair thing on my Vtuber model. Can you do a good job of making my very unnatural hair look normal? Like, if you guys haven't seen how I draw the left part of her hair, it's more like a geometric shape coming out of her head. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a sort of triangle thing coming out of her head, but Kay made it look normal. So props to him there. That's the guy that made it
I
model.
always... Yeah, our daddy is NSFW Kai. He's so wonderful. The boss character in that game is insane. So that game even probably has the most brutal boss character in any fighting game.
You just like reawakened a bunch of memories from playing the DBZ Budokai 2 and just like getting stuck on fights.
Horace Lisa? Hana Paris Lisa?
I'm assuming that's one of the bosses.
Okay. I wanted to play that new Shogun that came out. It looked really fun, or at least I thought the girls in it looked hot, but then I saw, I saw all the microtransactions and it immediately turned me off to it.
Wait, what game are you talking about?
The new one that has like the bunny girl. It was the one that they were bragging had sexier characters than Stellar Blade. They're like, the girls in this game have less clothing than Stellar Blade, and that was like a selling point to the game. I was like, that's not a good selling point for your game. It is a first-person shooter. It's very new. It's like brand new.
Is it First Descendant?
I think it's one word. Maybe it is First Descendant.
Let's get this like cyber bunny girl.
Yes, the cyber bunny girl is the sexy one that everyone's going goo over.
Nice. She looks like a Valkyrie more than a bunny girl. Nice skin tight suit on her butt. As I made sure to zoom in and show that.
Of course, I mean you gotta, right?
This game has microtransactions. This just looks like a normal game. Sucks.
Yes, it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. When all of the outfits and stuff are all like, they all cost money. And they cost a lot of money too. They're like
these
Pokemon
fucking free to play.
Pokemon Unite levels of expensive.
I didn't know Pokemon Unite was expensive, but that's like hella scummy considering that game is aimed at children.
It's extremely high. It has extremely malicious microtransactions, like on the scale of like $25 for a melodic or a Gardevoir outfit is like $25. It's really scummy. Not as bad as League of Legends, but they're like $300 one.
Okay, we covered that though. It's not a $300 skin. It's a $300 bundle, and that's the only way to get the skin. But the skin itself is not $300. I was telling, I don't know how many of you know about this. I was telling Kyushu earlier, I found out there was a fucking Devil May Cry gacha game, and I was like hyped for a second, because I saw a video, and like the combat looked good, it looked like Devil May Cry, and then like I started reading the comments section, and fucking between when that video came out and when the game came out, they completely redid the combat to make it like some Genshin Impact trash, like just typical Hoyoverse combat instead of Devil May Cry style combat, and like Dante can't even shoot his gun. You can only use like one weapon, and you just have to switch between characters. And like to make matters worse, it is the greediest gacha game I have ever seen. Their launch promotion was a 90% off thing on one of their bundles, and I'm like, that sounds great, right? 90% off? Well, okay, first two things. It is their only bundle. It is the only bundle you can buy. And with the 90% off discount, it was $60. 60. And this was, you get to do 10 pulls. So you get 100 pulls, and then you get to pick one of those 10 pulls to keep. So You are literally paying $600 to get 10 characters, $60 a pop, and some of them are gonna be like common.
That's outrageous.
Yeah,
$600.
It makes me angry that they can even get away with this shit. Like you would think, oh, just no one's gonna buy it, so they're not gonna profit. And it's like, oh, but they will. They fucking will. Like, people will go and give them $600 fucking for this trash game, and they'll be like, hey, we did a good thing here. Look at all this money we made. And then they'll keep doing it. Oh, Esther sent a picture on my street.
All of the darn microtransactions, all the heavy, stuff like that. The part that always bothers me is one of my favorite things in most video games is changing my character's appearance, making the outfits cute, And they knew this and they decided to use that as what they aggressively monetized. So it's no, why can't you monetize something else? They know that is what people want, so they use that. It's it's just, and every single time I share that argument of, it's just cosmetic. It's yeah, well, cosmetic is what I play the dumb games for.
Yeah, it's stupid for people to dismiss the cosmetics. They're oh, it's just cosmetics, and it's I get that, graphics don't, make the whole game, but being able to switch outfits and customize your character is a fucking staple of those games at this point.
I fell in love with Soul Calibur because of the character customization in that game. And Soul Calibur and Pokemon were the last games to have in character customization. Before, and then Code Vein, I guess, was also a big one that came after that. And then after those games went away, now every single game is just oh, it's a live service. If you want outfits, you have to play a dumb season pass. But don't worry, it's just cosmetic. You're not gonna get any gameplay advantage. And it's if I don't have a fun character, I'm not gonna be motivated to play your get good at your game. It's why I don't play Fortnite. It's because there's just a bunch of skins that are out there that I want, and I can't have even if I spend money on it because the season pass then, bud. And it just completely, the FOMO makes me quit the game rather than spending money on it.
I mean, that's the appropriate response, really. It's just so disrespectful for them to be oh, you want to give us your money? That's too bad. You gotta give us your money in this specific window or it's gone forever. And not because we're running out of supplies, just because we want to fucking exploit a psychological flaw in humans to get you to give us money.
Can I say? Yeah, I mean,
what is this Pokemon?
This is Como.
Can I have a dash in your name? Oh, no, you can't. Hello has a dash.
Also, you're supposed to kill the very injured miner,
Flower?
And he failed, but that really disappoints me.
It's kind of hard to not kill a miner. Was he like, he looks like a dinosaur with flowers on him and he's got long arms. He crossed the Lucario with a dinosaur.
He is a dragon fighting Pokemon. I think he's based on, like, native, like, Hawaiian or, like, native Filipino, like, traditions or something. Cause he's from the Hawaii region.
Oh, Chimeko!
So, Chimeko's so cute. Anyway, so I'm done with my little rant on why I'm against all the microtransactions. I've never once in my entire life been like tempted to spend money through FOMO. FOMO just makes me want to quit your game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't have the thing. Okay, well, I don't have to play this game, like... And like, Pokemon, oh my gosh. Okay, so my opinion on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is... Scarlet and Violet is a fantastic game. I'm gonna say it's a good game, but gosh darn it, it fights me every step of the way for me to say that that's a good game.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm just like psychologically pushed away from a game if I feel like it's just trying to exploit me like that. Like I'm willing to spend money on games, but like if I open a game and see that it's got like gem purchases up to $1,000 or whatever, it's like, oh, okay, so this isn't about making a game. This is about taking advantage of people.
Good fight-alongs are those fun. Oh, darn it. Darn you, mighty Ian. Beaming me into my thunder wave. Mizuki will probably play, and I'm not sure if she's gonna play.
Yeah.
What? If you guys want... I forgot what Mizuki's... username is, but I'll add it to the pinned comment.
So this is somewhat controversial take, Asteram. Like, I mean, I agree that's crazy, but like, with somewhat, like, I would almost prefer they have a character I can buy for $75 compared to the alternative of, like, you spend $200, maybe you'll get the character, like, yeah, you get 100 rolls, here, 50% chance, like, I wouldn't pay $75 for a character, but I spent $200 on Fire Emblem Heroes during one of their Halloween banners to get Halloween Merv, and I loved her. Like I love that unit. She's fucking great, and like I felt rewarded. But it was $200 fucking for one character, and like it's like fucking. They release new characters like every couple months, and like every new set of characters invalidates all the old ones. So it's like that character was like god tier back then, but now she's probably just okay.
That is so unacceptable. It is my opinion that when it comes to it is my opinion that loot boxes do not belong in video games. Even if the game that they're in is free, I feel like they should not be welcome or allowed in video games. Like, they are just clearly gambling, and like, no, there's no way you can defend them as not being gambling.
How would you define the difference between gacha pools and loot boxes?
I think they're both the same thing. They're literally the same thing. It's just you're pulling
I just want to make sure we're on the same page there.
There was a lot of talk back in the day of like different ways of reinventing loot boxes to be more subtle and like less obvious.
What? Or a real easy
they're
solution
trying to find
is
ways-
stop taking money for them. Just put them in the game in a way that
But they're
doesn't
trying to
cost money and
find-
hey, problem solved.
Yeah, they were trying to hide the fact that they have loot boxes. For example, they were having like literal loot from loot monsters. Like, it was like, oh, you can get a full dungeon if you manage to pull, but you have to fight this dragon, and if you fight the dragon, you might be able to get a full dungeon from the dragon, but you can also pay money to try and search the dragon's body a second time. And it's like, they're trying to be sneaky about it, like trying to hide their loot boxes.
Wow. The only time I've been happy with loot boxes being added was when Heroes of the Storm did it. Because they did it as like a concession to the fact that the game was dead. Like, they like changed the model so that instead of having to grind for an eternity to get characters and then having to pay cash to get any cosmetics, they made it so everything can be obtained through loot boxes, and loot boxes are obtained by leveling characters. So like you literally just play the game and it like you'll unlock skins and stuff that would have been like $20. And it's like, it didn't like take away anything from the game, in my opinion. Like they didn't like increase the prices of other stuff. They didn't start like asking for more money. They just like, they made it so that when you level, you get loot boxes, and then like the loot boxes can have anything in them. Like any item in the game can be in there. And so I've probably got like hundreds of dollars worth of skins from those free loot boxes. I would never pay money for those loot boxes because like, that'd be just fucking stupid. But like they made them not valuable enough that I would want to pay money for them, but valuable enough that I'm happy when I get them.
Alonzo, make your move. Alonzo, tell me I charge you need a Pokemon. No, I 100% agree. I am so against the idea of spending money and not getting what you want.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said anything. He one-shotted my Pokemon that was meant to be a counter to his Pokemon.
Yeah, Luby, honestly, if other companies just did something like that, it would be much less of a problem. Like, what's kind of funny is I haven't played many games with loot boxes. So like when Kyushu originally, like a few weeks ago or something, was talking about them, like my initial thought was like, what's wrong with loot boxes? Those are cool. And then I remembered like, no, Heroes of the Storm is the exception.
Yeah, I tried to play. There was a fall game that came out very recently called Swords of Convaleria. And I was looking forward to it.
I downloaded that.
It looked really neat. Yeah, it looked really fun.
I literally have that downloaded and haven't launched it.
Oh no! I was really excited for it and I downloaded it, and then I saw that it had the gacha polls on it, and I was like, oh yeah, I never played phone games, I forgot this was a thing. I still downloaded it and played it for a while. I ended up not continuing to play it, not because of the gacha. Like, I accepted that it was gonna be a gacha game. Like, that's fine. Like, it will be what it will be, right? But the thing that got me to not be interested in it was mostly like the grim, dark, always serious kind of like mood of the story. I was like, I'm not a fan of like when a story's like always angry and always
upset. I'm not an etsy 16-year-old anymore.
I'm not saying it has a bad story, it had a story that was like about like protesters fighting against the evil government, and like they were raiding a city, and it was just like everything was sad and unhappy, and I was just like, I don't want to play a game that's always sad and unhappy.
Why do bad things keep happening? It's funny, okay, so I mentioned this last time. Steph got me to start reading these books a while ago, and I had read one series, and when I started another one, like, the first, like, chapter or two was just, like, so much more dark. Like, it almost felt like it was, like, a joke how dark it was being. Like, it was about this girl who, like, lived on the streets and was, like, being abused and starving, and it hinted at her being raped, and, like, it just kept having all this horrible shit, and the world just kept being worse and worse, and I'm like, is this gonna get better at some point? Is this whole book just about how fucking horrible the world is?
When does the happy part come? The thing I hate the most about sad books and sad movies is it becomes the status quo, and so when something sad or, well, angry or upsetting happens, you can't feel more sad or more angry or more upset for the characters, because that's just how they are. That's just their environment. Like, it's like, okay, well, I guess they're just always a sad person. They always have bad stuff happening to them. I can't feel worse for them because I already feel sad for them. Like, they don't have any points.
You expanded my sympathy points.
Exactly.
I hit all 100 points on it already.
Lumi's story, I 100% agree. Oh my gosh, Alexa, that was amazing. You outplayed me so good.
Why is that fucking Entei so small? The Entei?
Oh my gosh. Awards are just super outplayed me. I just Dynamaxed into a dragon, and he Dynamaxed the Dwarf Fairy. He saw my attack coming from a billion miles away.
It's funny, Astrid. The name of the genre sounds like they got you, like a scam, like they got you. You probably already know, but for anyone who doesn't, the name gacha comes from the Japanese gachapon machines, and I think it's supposed to be an onomatopoeia, whatever the fuck that word is. It's supposed to be that for the sound it makes when the little capsule is like clinking down the machine. Like it makes a gotcha noise.
I don't know about
You inflicted him with the fairy status.
I did.
Well, I thought there was a T in there.
Him. But yes, you're 100% right.
I knew about gachapon machines all the way back when I was like 9 or 10. I didn't know what they were called. I didn't know what they were about, but I had Mega Man X Command Mission, and there were these gachapon machines at the base where you could collect little figures from them, and I fucking loved them so much. Like, I loved going to those machines and getting the little fucking figure. Yeah. And got in real early on that gacha stuff before mobile games.
The difference between a gacha machine, though, and a gacha in a video game is like the gachas in the video game are always like, they also have the downside of including what do you call it? What's it called where things get more difficult as time goes on? Power creep, and they have the downside of power creep.
Yep. It's pretty cool, really. And yeah, that's true. Pokemon Stadium's pretty fun. Like, I mean, if you don't like Pokemon battles, you probably won't like it, but we played it a few times on here.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one did we play on here?
Pokemon Stadium.
Oh yeah! Yeah, we played the mini games and they were really hard. Pokemon Stadium was your jam, Alonzo?
That was one of the first games I got. So like I said last time, the GameCube was like the first system I owned that was really mine and wasn't a handheld. Before that though, at my dad's, me and my siblings collectively had an N64, and I asked my dad to get me Pokemon Stadium, and like being cheap-ass rich people, they got me a used copy of it, and it didn't work, and so they had to go back and get a different one. I went from being like fucking happy to get the game to like just sobbing inconsolably when it didn't work. I was like 7 though, so like, you gotta cut me some slack there.
Mommy, you have an Pokemon Stadium and N64 that still works. That's cool. I heard Super Nintendos right now are currently melting and turning into oil. So like you can't really get the old Super Nintendo games legitimately anymore.
Melting! Like in landfills? Or like if I have a Super Nintendo, it's just gonna like melt like the Wicked Witch.
That's what I heard. Like, apparently, like the plastics. So one thing I do know is that all plastic will eventually, over time, start to melt. It's just kind of like a fact of nature about plastic.
Okay, maybe my issue is with the word melt, because melt to me implies a large amount of heat being applied to something.
Well, so when I say melt, what I mean is it's imagine like ice cream melting as opposed to like, it's not like, well,
okay, yeah, that's fair.
it's just going from like a solid to like going back to its oily dinosaur roots. Going back to whence it came.
That's wild.
Integrate over time. Yeah. I'm not very good at explaining it, but if you have like an old iPhone or an old iPod or those old like those MP3 players that were iPhones before iPhones were a thing, apparently a lot of those are turning into oil because they're smaller.
20 years is not a lot of time for plastic to become fucking oil.
Well, I guess apparently Nintendo is really good about making high quality, like, products back in the olden days. Like, I don't know if they still do anymore, but they used to be, like, very good at like, the products and stuff. And now they're, but, I mean, even with the higher quality, they still are starting to fade away. Because, Alonzo, plastic is made out of oil. That's... And is what plastic is.
Is it really?
It is. It is made out of dinosaurs.
Okay, Google says that it's made out of polymers, and I feel like I'm gonna click polymers and it's gonna be like, made out of oil!
Well, let me double check myself, cause like... I'm gonna Google why does plastic turn to oil? Plastic can turn to oil through the process called pyrolysis, which involves heating, shredding plastics to high temperature. It's from
we haven't really needed a Super Nintendo in a long time. What?
According to Google, which is also 100% accurate, plastic turning into oil is called thermal degradation.
And it said it happens when heat or shredded or something?
I guess so. I didn't read the full thing. It was like 2 long paragraphs. Asteroid, I'm really looking forward to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 coming to the Switch. Anyway, my point was that iPhones are just well made as the old Nintendo games, so they're deteriorating faster, and I assume that has to do with a lot of like the microchips and stuff, like they're smaller, thinner, less heavy. So I guess
also
like
because Apple intentionally makes their phones die. Like, they're not trying to make them last long.
That is true, yeah. Great job, Alonso, you got me. I knew once you beat my battery cell, my little electric mouse, that was my only way to beat him, and I was like, I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. And I was like, no, I'm sure U-turn is gonna beat you because you're 4 times weak to U-turn. But it didn't at all beat you. And so I did use my Thunder Wave and I heavily regretted it. Great job, Alonso.
Yes, Esther, I haven't owned a retro console in so long now. Well, like, I own a GameCube, but I don't, like, it's in a display case. Fucking... I don't know, I've just been playing everything on emulators for so long now, like if I have a physical copy, I'd probably play that. Like, I have a PSP that I own, like, 1 game for, but that I'd probably play on there, but... How I was fucking emulating PS2, like, 12 years ago.
Mizuki, do you want to have
honestly, with me,
before we end the stream?
I don't really want to, and you can do another if you want.
Okay. No one's really challenged me to a fight, which is fine. Anyway, go ahead, what were you saying, Mizuki?
It sucks to recognize, but, I mean, Apple is hella profitable. Like, they fucking suck and I hate them, but, like, their planned obsolescence and selling $1,000 phones to people who don't know better is, I mean, it's clearly working for them. This sucks for everyone who's not them.
I definitely think my next phone is going to be a Samsung. I currently use an iPhone, but that's because the iPhone is supposed to be the best Vtuber camera.
Yeah, I mean, if you're comfortable with your iPhone, there's, no need to switch, but, like, alright, like, way back, I basically made the decision not to buy Apple products, and, like, it's only been reinforced over time with all the bad stuff I hear about them. Like, you know how the way that I was saying, like, how Nintendo tries to, like, tell you how to enjoy their games and stuff? Apple is like that, but, like, extreme. Like, they try to tell you, like, how to use your phone and how your phone's gonna work. Like, I remember reading this whole thread where it was like, if you plug your iPhone into your aux in your car, it will immediately start playing, like, the first song or whatever, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So people, like, had to do these stupid workarounds where they would download a, like, 40-minute track of silence and name it, like, A, so it would be the first one to pop up, just so that when they plug their phone into their car, it doesn't, like, start playing music immediately. And it, like, there's just a bunch of stuff like that where it's like Apple just decided, no, this is what you want, and if you think you don't, you're wrong.
That's so interesting, because you're right. Every time I connect my Bluetooth to my car, it always, every time without fail, will start to play the music and stuff.
It's almost impressive, because getting anything to work without fail on a phone is hard. Like, the fact that it just always opens that app, and they're like, oh, we got you!
Has anyone told me my voice is very soothing? Thank you, sweetie. I have heard that before.
She said you should do ASMR.
Oh no.
Wow, possible?
Yes,
He looks so silly.
he does.
Como kind of looks like a Digimon. I sound like a Lucky Star character. Okay, I've never heard that before. I'll take it. I've only watched a few episodes of Lucky Star, but it's pretty cool.
I love Lucky Star so much. There was a period of time where Kyoto Studio was my favorite anime company. I don't think they've done anything since the Dragon Maid season 2, which is sad, because I really love them and I want them to make more. But
Did you know
Dragon Maid was the first one.
the
God,
the blue-haired Lucky Star girl, what's her name, Kohaku or something? She's older than Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, well, she's older than him in Stardust Crusaders anyway. I thought that was funny. She's like a quarter his size.
I
I
did
always
know
like
that.
when people give me like... I only know it because I saw it on a meme, but... I always appreciate when I get like specific compliments that I haven't gotten before. Like everyone will tell me like, oh, that drawing's nice, or like, you did good here or something. But then when someone tells me like something specific that I hadn't even thought of, it like, I don't know, it's nice and feels a lot more genuine.
Roderick, thank you so much for the follow.
Fuck, I can't remember the kid's name.
Did I butcher his name?
No. Roderick is the brother of some kid in that fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, I think. I was gonna say like, oh, are you bringing what's his face with you? But I couldn't remember his name.
Definitely aging yourself with the knowledge you have. No, you're not aging yourself with any knowledge. Just do what I do and say that you couldn't play video games when you were younger, so you had to rely on emulators.
It definitely does make me feel old when I mention animes that were like, everyone saw it when I was a kid. Like, not because like, oh, it was so amazing, but just like it was on TV, so you saw it. And, like, hearing people now, it's like, oh yeah, I've never seen that before. Like, it always throws me. Like, wait, you've never seen Inuyasha or Cowboy Bebop? Like, did you not have cable? But, you know, like, they weren't born in the same year as me, so...
Yeah, I love those older animes, but we've gone over this a lot. Like, I always have a problem with animes that, like, get rid of, like, all the anime tropes that I love, the older anime tropes. So, like, I'm always down for those older animes.
Well, back then they weren't really old. Yeah. Whoa, hold up. Is this a new evolution? I thought I knew all the evolutions of that fucking thing that evolves from.
Which one?
This thing you're fighting, Alchemy?
It might be a different form. Oh, hey, Boofu is a stream in an hour, so can you raid him? Yeah, we can raid both. I love both.
Oh, the color might be shiny.
Mizu.
You've Yeah, we're not even old enough to retire anywhere. But the reason I was saying, like, everyone saw him is because, like, when you were a kid and you had 100 channel cable, like, your main options were, like, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, MTV, Comedy Central, and, like, one or two other channels. Like, there wasn't much stuff that you were gonna want to watch as a kid, and Cartoon Network had the Adult Swim block, and every Saturday they played like 6 hours of anime or something. And since every kid was home on Saturday, and every kid wants to stay up late on Saturday, and every kid loves watching TV, it was like you kind of just, like, you and your peers kind of all just collectively saw the same shows. Like you could mention Yu-Gi-Oh! And be pretty confident that like other people in the class knew what it was at least.
I don't know what any of those things you said are. You just made a whole list of things I've never heard of.
Oh, I forgot Disney Channel, like that was an option too.
Okay, I didn't.
Oh,
I
Ice
do know Disney.
Booth. Okay.
I know who.
Oh, you're not
Majestic
familiar
Tree
with
was talking
Nickelodeon?
about. Nickelodeon? No, I know
There's
it
a
has something to do
SpongeBob,
with
guys.
slime and stuff. Oh, okay, I know SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, that was one of their things. Yeah, slime was like a big theme of theirs. They do these little award show things for kids, and they would like dunk them in that Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah, all I know about Nickelodeon is it has lots of slime. And also SpongeBob, apparently. I do know a lot about SpongeBob.
Oh, Goosebumps was good, Lumi. I used to read those a lot. They made a movie with Jack Black in it sometime in the last decade. I thought it was pretty interesting. Or, well, I don't think it was pretty interesting, but I enjoyed it. SpongeBob was just like on TV so much that it was common for kids to have seen certain stuff, and the way reruns work, like, there's probably a good chance that like the same episode played a lot in a short period or something.
I know
The memes
SpongeBob
do the heavy
because
lifting.
there's so many hilarious memes.
I haven't watched any of the newer stuff, but I feel like it's probably just turned into a meme factory at this point. Like I imagine they try to like do memeable stuff at this point, just like to drive popularity and interest.
Uh-huh. This cryogonal has been giving me trouble this whole fight. Since the very beginning, you've been giving me trouble, cryogonal. Wait, there are SpongeBob spin-offs?
They're on. Better get started. Shows? Oh my god, the Squidward one better be aimed at adults, I swear to god. That better be aimed at jaded adults. I think it was
No, I
definitely
actually
true to a
agree with
degree,
you.
Lumi. Like, memes can definitely help preserve stuff like that. It keeps it going in your memory.
find you, Cryogonal. What even are you? You're not a Pokemon. You're a kaleidoscope. You're rapid spin. Oh, I am so angry right now. I worked so hard on those. Alonzo. God.
I like some of those.
Here I am.
I like some of the fan theories for SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, like what fan theory?
Okay, like Plankton runs the chum bucket and chum is ground up fish. So like Plankton is literally feeding people fish, like feeding other fish. And the Krusty Krab is a crab trap. Like if you Google crab traps, like that's what that is. You put it in the water and it catches crabs. It's like, I don't...
Oh my god.
I know he's not, like, feeding them fish, because Krabby Patties are vegetarian, but, that is kind of odd that he isn't a crab trap.
Wait, aren't they burgers? They're vegetarian?
They are. Okay, I might be misremembering, but I'm, like, 80% sure that it was canonically confirmed that the burgers don't have meat in them.
That's crazy.
Oh, I don't know, Lumi. I haven't seen that. I heard that Bikini Bottom was supposed to, like, be, like, where nuclear testing took place or something. But that might be, like, some random fan theory I heard and not have any value.
I know that's what happened to the Bikini Islands.
The word Bikini Atoll is in my mind, and I don't know what that is, if anything.
Hello, Yan nigga. I have a completely baseless fan theory that Ariel from the Little Mermaid, she hadn't turned into a human. She would have become just a sea witch. Like, I feel like Ursula's goal was to turn Ariel into a sea witch to get King Triton. But then the opportunity of the human came into the picture, and so she changed her plan and turned Ariel into a human.
Interesting.
I based that.
Where are you thinking, Lumi?
Thank you, Mummy. I based that theory off of, because Ursula was plotting to get Ariel before she knew Ariel was in love with Eric, and she was gonna use Ariel to get King Triton. So she had a plan for Ariel, even before she found out that she was in love with humans. Alright. I think now is a good time to send the raid.
Alright.
We agreed to send it to Ice Boats, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Did you have anything to say, Mizu, before we left?
No, thank you everyone for coming. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day.
Much. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. You all have a fantastic night. KissuKissu.